From the Willamette Valley Company, a leader in the highly specialized wood products industry, comes a wood patching compound and a precise metering system, a proven system designed to maximize your productivity and lower costs. The Willamette Valley Company takes pride in its innovative technology, which expands production and better utilizes our natural resources. The standard method of patching plywood panels requires time, manpower, and costly machinery. Each sheet of plywood must be scanned and manually repaired. Efficient patching requires several operators and Raymond or Davis patch machines. Overhead costs rise while production is limited, factors that can greatly affect a company's ability to compete. The Willamette Valley Company has developed a better way. By using a synthetic patching compound, repairs can be executed quickly and more economically. Our research chemists prepare computer-formulated compounds for specific applications. The compounds are rigorously tested to match strict customer specifications. With state-of-the-art equipment, our development team ensures that the product conforms to or exceeds industry standards. The dual component system repairs a variety of flaws, from hairline cracks to large defects. The two-part formula contains no solvents, reducing fire hazard and eliminating byproducts produced by curing reactions. Synthetic patch sets up within seconds and is highly adhesive, flexible, sandable, and paintable. It is also nearly impervious to heat and weather. Synthetic patch is dimensionally stable for no shrinkage, and it actually outlasts wooden patches. Synthetic patch is a self-leveling chemical designed to reduce waste. It increases production in all applications. Overall, use of synthetic patch means better wood utilization. It also means upgraded finished products and a reduced number of rejects. We can formulate the synthetic patch to your needs with varied set times, viscosity, and density to cover all sizes and types of defects. Applications of synthetic patch range from plywood to laminated beams, moldings, laminated veneer lumber, particle board, wafer board, and wood reels.
Other English-speaking ministers and their wives have served the community as well. Reverend Kazumata is remembered particularly for his work with high school students. Reverend Sugiyama initiated an ambitious project to visit members at home, in the hospital, and in nursing homes. Reverend Oda worked tirelessly to edit and publish Buddhist texts in English.
School, we were separated from the Caucasians. They sat on one side of the room, and the Mexicans and Japanese were on the other. I will never forget what the first grade teacher said. It was 1924. The teacher said, "You're a Jap. Because you're a Jap, you should not have a Jap name." And so she gave me an English name. Also, you cannot use the Jap language here. Those were the first things we were told.
Some Colorado natives were trapped in Japan when the war broke out.
This is JR. He's the proprietor of this shop, and he's been collecting things for over 25 years. It has been said that more material goods, more things are available to people of my time that have been available to people at any other time in the history of the world. We are a people surrounded by things.
Wildlife Safari's cheetah breeding program has experienced tremendous success, which helps to save these critically endangered cats from extinction. Since the safari opened in 1973, 91 cheetahs have been born in 21 litters, placing the park as the third most successful cheetah breeding facility in the world. In recognition for their work and dedication, Wildlife Safari in 1982 was entrusted with the AAZPA's North American Regional Cheetah Stud Book. This important publication documents the breeding activities of the 205 cheetahs known to be living in the United States.
that the Oregon Department of Agriculture needed to spray 260,000 acres to combat the voraciously destructive gypsy moth, they selected Helijet. 20% of the spray area covered the congested metropolitan area of Eugene, Oregon, and the remainder of the terrain was considered too rough for fixed-wing aircraft. We had to comply with all the federal regulations governing the massive project, as well as Oregon's strict environmental guidelines, which made our helicopters a natural choice. Since the chemical cannot be applied to wet foliage, and the weather in the area is notoriously changeable, the ability to accomplish the job was a challenge. On opening day of the festival, a colorful parade winds through Forbindelsestad of trolls, singers, and especially the children. Each day of the festival, a different nationality is featured, and the dancers and the musicians do their utmost to bring visitors the uniqueness of each country represented in the festival. Each day, though, starts with a hearty breakfast at the fire hall. Then the exhibits open and the fun begins in earnest. Many people attend the festival just to eat their way through the Scandinavian treats and delicacies. This is no place to try to keep track of calories. Cream-filled pastries, äppelskivers, Swedish pancakes and Swedish meatballs, Scandinavian sausages, hearty fare designed to keep spirits warm during the coldest months. These traditional foods and many more homemade treats are offered at the festival.
For winter of 1990 Grand Marnier Western Division 4. That gave Big Bad Barry some ideas about this year. He's got some sales tricks up his sleeve. First, he's put up wanted posters all over town. Wanted, alive, President's Club winner 1991 for Absolute, Bombay, and Grand Marnier. Reward, cash and prizes worth over $40,000. Well, once the gang saw those posters, they've come up with all sorts of ideas on how to beat the competition. Some of the guys and gals have been practicing their sales techniques. The absolute sharpshooters are out targeting the market and blowing the competition away.
If you are presently using Transpect safety vents in your school buses, or are considering an effective system for improving school bus ventilation and increasing passenger safety, this program will show you the proper operation of Transpect safety vents for ventilation and emergency exit. 2 units should be installed on most school buses, 1 toward the front of the vehicle, 1 toward the rear of the vehicle. For maximum flow-through ventilation, Transpect recommends the front unit be open toward the front of the vehicle, and the rear unit should be open in the opposite direction, toward the rear of the vehicle. Built-in handles allow positioning of the unit in various positions. More than trash can be damaged. The trouble spots we're talking about include a wide range of emergency situations where emergency exits in the roof may provide the safest and most convenient way to evacuate an overturned bus. Even small children can easily open these emergency roof exits and safely reach the ground, now a mere 3.5 feet below. As Della Davis has learned, emergency doors, because of their weight, can impede evacuation. Keep in mind, trouble spots are not always obvious and include a dirty windshield that can obstruct the driver's vision. As she waits for the warning signals to stop, Anita's thoughts drift back to another crossing that spelled trouble to a dear friend, Margot Brown. Margot had her bus stall on the tracks when shifting gears. She couldn't get the bus started to avoid disaster. The train, traveling at 25 miles an hour, was 2/3 of a mile away. And even though the engineer could see the bus in the distance and put his train into emergency braking, it will take 2/3 of a mile to stop a train at that speed. The train does not have enough time to stop. The train, being larger and heavier, destroyed the stalled bus, like a car does to an empty pop can. Anita never forgot what happened to her friend.
Welcome to the world of Update International. Update is pleased to announce the arrival of the second edition of its acclaimed video training course, Practical Solutions to Machinery and Maintenance Vibration Problems. Located in Denver, Colorado, Update has provided practical training to industrial clients for over 25 years.
Sometimes they are exactly 1/2 times RPM, or 1/4 times RPM, or 1.5 times RPM, 2.5 times RPM. How strange when we're looking for mechanical things happening at those frequencies.
Time to get your coats, children, and get on the school bus.
Each year, more than 22 million children are transported by school buses. The miles logged by these buses? 4 billion miles, fraught with potential safety problems.
with specials from Dairy Mart. Lockmeat lemonade, 2 half gallons, just $1.09. Dairy Mart, convenience that's right in your neighborhood.
To Dairy Mart. Hometown quality and everyday low price.
Convenience is right in my neighborhood.
With our large production ovens and new conveyor oven, we are capable of high volume work. High volume means short lead times, and short lead times means less downtime. For specialized application, nothing provides the even wear and dependability of a bonded unit. New or rebuilt bonded brakes are available for use on Gearmatic, John Deere, Caterpillar, Wichita, and other machinery.
This is a preventive measure.
Communication, the number one key. We're out of time. I'd like to thank my guests, Dan Nichols of the Adolescent Care Unit at Sacred Heart Hospital, Stephanie Miller, a counselor from Looking Glass, and Thor Steen, a Lane County Juvenile Department counselor. Thanks also to Frank Kane for helping out with the questioning today. Now, if you have more questions or would like additional information about some of the drug and alcohol abuse programs we've been talking about today, here's where you can get it. The Adolescent Care Unit is located at Sacred Heart Hospital in Eugene. The telephone number there for more information is 686-6889.
Hello again. Welcome to Lesson 8 of Medical Terminology 1. You know, about this time in any medical terminology course, some students become afflicted with a terrible disease known as ergophobia. The doctor might say he had a diagnosis of ergophobia. Phobia, fear, and ergo is work, so it translates fear of work.
The terrific look, your look, the appealing look of coat dressing.
Watching KMTR, TV 16, Eugene, Springfield.
This is KMTR 16 News, reported by Carol Donegan and Larry Shoup. Sports with Al Wynn and weather with meteorologist Rich Anselmo.
Good evening and welcome to the news. Some very anxious moments and an altered course for the Space Shuttle Challenger. The craft lost power in one of 3 main engines 6 minutes after today's blastoff from Cape Canaveral, and Mission Control ordered the crew to abort to a lower orbit.
We have a center engine down. Abort ATO. Abort ATO.
And finally tonight, we'll take you on a ride that is the province of a very select few. Not because they have any special status, but because they have a taste for adventure that transcends most of our lives. These men are preparing to take wing off Glacier Point, high above the Yosemite Valley. Welcome aboard, and good night.
Have a good weekend.
It's a good way to wake up in the morning when you come to the valley. I don't know, I like to fly here. It's going to be a fun ride. It should be beautiful out there.
It's a special place, you know. A lot of people come here and want to view the valley from the floor, and they want to view it from the point. We want to view it from everywhere in between. It's quiet, it's serene.
Natural high makes him sigh to know that he's so free.
It's really something that you can't describe because it's kind of like, you know, telling a man who's lived in a cave all his life, trying to describe a sunset to him. There's no way.
Over mountains, naturally.
It's as good as sex.
And he's smiling down at me.
To see the valley for the very first time from the air, it was just incredible. So many waterfalls and so much jagged, nasty rock screaming at the sky. It's just incredible. I'm still catching my breath from it.
Sailing to the heavens of your mind.
Both of the scenes on the track today are going to be 400-meter races. There's 2 of them. So, can you do something for about 48 seconds, starting kind of slow?